Yeah. Where we at right now? Where we at with the rhythm? Everybody wanna know what just hit 'em. It's me, motherfucker. It's the fee, motherfucker. About to get the fit from the fucking tree, motherfucker. Hey, yo, song wrong. You about to get the fucking sound wrong. Hey, yo, hey, yo. What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on in the world? What's going on with the girls? What's going on in the world? What's going on with the twirls? What's going on with the work? What's going on with the jerks? What's going on with the people? What's going on with the people? What's going on with the evil? What's going on with the steeple? What's going on with the Jill? Yeah. What's up, guys? What's going on? It's been months? Yeah, Obsidian. It's been a long time. What's going on, Cheese Man? What up? What's up? Yeah, I remember. Oh. What's up? WhatsApp apps. What's up, guys? What's going on? Check out this beat. Yeah. I posted this one on my story last night. Now I'm playing it on the live stream. Y'all know what I mean. Yeah. Hey yo, Neo. Hey yo, what's going on? Hey yo, it's NaPoM. Hey yo, it's Dr. Nape. Hey yo. Bing Tang Rixie. What's going on, Goose? How you doing today? Yeah. This that new track on the beat. This that new track with my loop station, y'all see. Don't forget to like the video. It helps me a lot. Stays this way, I hope it stays. Yeah, it's better when you put some lyrics, man. I'm just trying to make the beat so y'all can hear it more clearly. I love you dearly, man. I miss the morning streams. Yeah, that's how I do it, man. I'm be up in the shit with the sheet. Goo. Hey, what's going on, party people? Pickle Palm. Yes, Pickle Rick. Oh, yeah, there's this one, too. I've got another confession to make. I'm your fool. Every time that the shady do you want to remember being abused? Do you want to... Yeah, I'm not going to do a stream from here on out without doing that song, at least for 5 seconds. But there's this sick shit too, never forget. Guys, today we're going to do something a little different in a little bit. I'm going to play some beats. Let me stop this. I'm going to go through and we're going to watch a YouTube video today. We're going to watch the latest video from David Larson and talk about some of the stuff. Foo Fighter. What's up, Christoph? Dude, I love this thing so much.
People are, you know, talking shit. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Dude, I love the Mark II so much. So sick. Yeah, I got the Foo Fighters. Wait. Yeah, Foo Fighters, bitch. And then with the remix. Do you wanna remember? Be abused. Do you want it the best, the best, the best, the best of you? I love this thing so much. I'm having so much fun with it. Man, bugs are annoying, yet a lot of improvement. I'll be honest, dude. I haven't had a single bug. I'm doing very simple type stuff, so probably that's why. You know, I honestly don't use. I'll use like 2 effects banks. I don't have anything where I'm going crazy, and I don't have like the foot pedal like you. I think the more that you start doing with this, probably the fucking trance fighters. I think the more you start doing, the more it can glitch. I've had one glitch where I had an effect on, and then I turned it off, and it wouldn't go off, and I had to change tracks. Where live, that would suck, but I was just chilling. You know, it's not a big deal. Oh. Dude, I love the auto-tune with the zipper. My chair dancing, my couch dancing. Couch dancing, bitch. Yeah. You already know. You already know the styles. You already know the fucking styles. You already know the fucking styles. Hit him with the rhythm, yeah. Hit him with the flow, and the people just hit him, yeah. NaPoM level mark 2, motherfucker, and I hit him with the shit. You about to get lucky, yeah. Hit him with the beat, hit him like that. Yeah, get it in the street, get it like rap. Yeah, move the pounds, move the sounds, move the shit, and get the rounds, and get the pounds. Let's go with the styles, let's go with the wilds. Oh yeah, let's go in the wild, let's go in the mild. Let's do the shit, yeah, very underrated, very masqueraded, very underrated. I be making beats every chin, yeah, I'm hella jaded. Not the wrong way though, just a bone flake low with the bone flake flow. Let's get it with the too many hi-hats. Oh yeah. That's the motherfucking zipper, y'all. That's the fucking zipper. That's the zipper. That's the only words for that song is that's the motherfucking zipper, y'all. That's the hook. That's the motherfucking zipper, y'all. That's the motherfucking zipper, y'all. That's the motherfucking zipper. That's the verse for that song. Okay, let's check this out. Yeah. Haha. That's the one thing with this. Should do that first. Shh. All right. Hit him with the raw wire, hit him with the rhythm, hit him with the flow wall. Zipper tune, it's the zipper life, it's the zipper soon, it's the sacrifice, yeah. Hit him with the flow, yeah, hit him with the rhythm, I don't know what just hit him. It's me, motherfucker, yeah, gotta pay the fee, motherfucker, gotta do that shit like me, motherfucker. Oh yeah, alright, let's do it all night, let's do it like this. So class all night, class all night. I don't wanna fight, no, I'm not a fighter, just a lover. Don't wanna shit, I'm just a glove man, just the pounder, just a love man. I just wanna do punching. I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor, and I wanna move, make me so good that don't wanna leave, and I wanna fulfill your fantasy. I wanna lick you from your head to your toe, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor, and I wanna make it feel so good you don't wanna leave, and I wanna fulfill your fantasy. I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor, and I wanna let's get this shit. Let's top of the morning, top of the morning. I'm hella tripping while the bitches dipping while I'm doing the shit, and
I'm drink sipping. Yeah, you liquor sipping on a Hennessy, bitch. But I do it this shit because I had to this situation. Up in the nation, yeah, secret troll. I gotta hit elation. Gotta hit the nation. Gotta do this shit. I gotta lick. Hit to your toes and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor. And I wanna make it feel so good. You don't wanna leave. And I wanna check it out. I wanna lick you from your head to your toe. And I wanna move from the bed down to the floor. And I wanna make it feel so good you don't wanna leave. And I wanna feel your fan to see. I wanna.
Ha!
Okay.
We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems. No, we don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems, get off with your problems. We don't want problems with your problem. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problems. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problems. We don't want problems, get away with no problems. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want, no. Look at the bitch in the spray tan. Everybody wonder why, wait man, I get away with my damn funk. Everybody wanna know I never give a fuck. Though I do that once, had a dream with a plot twist, man, you know what I mean. But I get it with the thoughts up, don't want no problem. High with the pop, hit it with the dark up. Hit him like that, hit him like this. Motherfucker, I do it like this. Oh yeah, that the name is the big king. Motherfucker, you know I can rap. For the beats and the vibes, don't like this. Motherfucker, I don't wanna fight kids. No, I don't wanna fight for the no money. No, I don't wanna fight for the no honey. We got no problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem.
My flow is unparalleled, but I'm hella. Wait, what's the other perpendicular? Yeah, wait. Yeah, my flow is unparalleled, cause I'm walking in perpendicular. Motherfucking hair of hell, and I'm about to put my, oh my God, I didn't say it, but if you have any intuition, you know what rhymes with perpendicular. I'm gonna put my, I'm not gonna say it though. Not trying to get canceled, damn Daniel. Not for a little joke in the live stream, not for a bore, y'all know what I mean. Hit him with the beat, hit him like that, hit him in the fucking tree, yeah, hit him with the rap, so sheesh, hit him with the sheesh, yeah, I do that with the ha-ha sheesh. LMAO, LMFAO, I gotta get up on the heaven of the door. Yeah, put the words together, yeah, connect the dots, then you can't imagine what I had to thought, yeah, what I had to do to stop my thoughts, had to hit it, should've said it, Timmy, no, I can't flow, I can't say that shit, I might get canceled, damn Daniel, I don't really know, I don't really do it, I don't really feel, man, it's good to see you again, by the way, been a while since I see you in the stream, been a while since I see you, yeah, what I mean. Beat hard. Yo, Kiratine, I can clear a team all by myself because I got the wealth and I got the health. So yo, motherfucker, I'ma sneak up on you because I got the stealth. Yeah, I'm a ninja. Call me little motherfucker, I can get ya. Motherfucker, bro, I'm spitting facts. Yeah, I'm spitting the facts. Yo, paper to paper, yo, I'm spitting the facts. Hey, hit him with the beat. No, I don't want no problem. No, I don't want no. Hey, hey. We don't want problem, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problem, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems. Yeah, we don't want problems, fuck off with your dookie problem. We don't want problems, fuck off with your dookie. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems, fuck off with your pookie. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. Yeah, 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 yeah. I ain't worried about nobody. If you want me, I can catch your body. Oh yeah, motherfucker, I'm hella mighty. I'm driving in with my Maserati. Oh, check a poker, I can poker, that's what they want. But I go in with the beat, I'm fucking condo. Yeah, I be spitting on the beat like this. And the motherfucking, yeah, I be taking a piss off. Like Australia, man, I'm coming with your element. Hey, morning sunshine, how you doing? I'm trying to keep my rap so hell up fluid. Oh yeah, what's up, NaPoM LIFESTREAM? I could be that man with the big plan. Motherfucker, you can call me the newsstand. Put the fucking head, never give a fucking rap. Yeah. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems with your problem. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems, get away with problems. We don't want problems, fuck off with your problem. We don't want problems. Yeah. Yeah, that's that beat. Hope you have a good day too, Hershey. Hope you have a fantastic day. Hope you have a chocolatey day.
Hope you have a chocolatey day.
Yo. Let's see. Let's hit you with the clean shit. Nah, I don't need that. Okay. It's that morning music. All right. So, where's my coffee? Good question. I love the Mark II. It's definitely better for me. Okay, guys. Do you guys want to do a little vibe switch? You guys want to do a little something different for today? Definitely better for me. Whoa, I looped myself. You guys want to do something a little different today and watch a YouTube video? Honestly, what I'm thinking is, I don't know if you guys have had a chance to watch this yet, but I think it's pretty important for beatboxers, especially beatboxers that are like, you know, very curious about the situation with all these allegations and stuff. There's a video that a YouTuber put out, and it lays clearly a lot of different information as to like what's going on in the beatbox world and just people's intentions and kind of rumors and stuff. Would you guys want to watch it? David Larson's new video. And it's funny, but react to it. Big shout out to Elephants Painting Elephants. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep being rad. Do that Winchester thing. Oh, hell yeah. I'm doing that Pittsburgh thing right now, but we're going to do that Winchester thing. Don't you worry. Thank you for the donation. But yeah, I mean, could you guys tell me how many of you have already seen it? Has everybody watched it? Because if everybody's already watched it, but it might be nice if you guys like hear it with my perspective too, because dude, I loved it because, there's nothing in that video that I didn't already know about, but the way that he was able to edit it and everything like that, I'm curious what your take is. All right. We're going to watch it from NaPoM's perspective right now. So here's what we're doing for the content. Am I right? No, it's not for the content. It's because it's fucking relevant, and I wanted, like I said, I wanted to upload something like this myself, because I think that this is exactly what people need, like, you know, a clear-cut explanation of the entire situation and just what's happening. He didn't take any stance at all.
Still wearing enough layers to
Shut
insulate an
the
iceberg?
hell
it's time
up
for a new hoodie.
Sorry, guys, I don't have ad block. Y'all are gonna hate me.
community. I'm kind of like in the entrance. What's a
Okay, so we're gonna watch through this video right now, guys. We're gonna watch through it. I'm gonna make it full screen just so you guys don't have to. You don't got to deal with that shit. Okay, so in the video, he's gonna give you most of the background as to what's going on. So make sure you guys listen closely to the beginning of this, because he does provide a lot of background in the beginning of this video as like the whole situation and kind of what's happening. Just to give you guys, I guess, any background at all, this guy, he's a bass singer, I'm pretty sure, and in the past couple years, I think since like COVID, maybe a little before, he started reacting to beatbox videos. Seems like a very nice and informed dude about music. And yeah, that's about it. Like this kind of, I gotta admit, this kind of came out of nowhere. Like nobody knew that this was happening. I did not expect this. Didn't know that this video was coming out. But I think that this is a very, very good watch. And if you guys are curious about, the situation in the beatbox world, this is the video to watch and the video to reference, honestly, because he lays out all the information that is out there, which is what needed to happen. So yeah, I'm not trying to. It's weird. Like, I'm watching this, yes, because it's a trending topic, which, you can frame that as like, you're just watching this because it's trending, like for the content. And, in a sense, that's true, because if that's how you look at it, then that's how you fucking look at it. But I want to watch this video for the sense of, I've said this at least 5 times already, but I wanted to make something like this because I feel like getting all the information out there super clear and, professional, and a nice presentation, nice edits of everything. I think something like this is super, super important for beatboxers that are, young and don't know what's going on, because it's tough. I can't imagine. Start the video. Okay. Sorry, Zihad.
You two, my name is David. There have been a lot of controversies happening in the beatboxing world over the past few years, and they've kind of come to a head in the last few months. There have been some bad things happening, and as fans and supporters and beatboxers alike, you all deserve to know as much as you possibly can. And not to segue into my next video already, but aside from the allegations and potentially dangerous people in the beatboxing world that you need to know about, another big problem is lack of transparency from large organizations like Swiss Beatbox and people that are in the know, like these guys, as you'll soon find out. In this video, I will give you as much information as I possibly can about the Thomas Acre situation, allegations against him, quotes from people from all around.
Off the bat, that's a big reason why beatboxers in the scene can't make a video, because like putting like another YouTuber's face on the video, that's like he's not sending shots out. Like, David is not firing shots. He's not trying to instigate more problems, but if somebody that was a beatboxer or big, that's like worked with these things, it really seems like you're sending shots. And from their perspective, it seems like that. But let's say I made this video and I put
Says you'll soon
Shazam and shit in front, and I was like, yeah, they made problems. Like, that's a direct call out and send insult to those people specifically. But from his point of view and his perspective, it's not, because it's like just information. So let's continue.
Find out. In this video, I will give you as much information as I possibly can about the Thomas Acre situation, allegations against him, quotes from people from all around the world about the guy, and these two guys, and what I think about what they had to say about him. So without any further ado, let's get this thing rolling. Hey YouTube, Editor David here. Sorry to interrupt this guy, but there are a couple things I need to make very clear before I really dig into this video. For starters, there are a lot of stories and things you're going to hear said about Thomas Sacre in this video that are allegations, and they need to be taken as such. They are not proven to be fact in court. Many of them are alleged crimes that Tomas allegedly committed, and because they are considered crimes, we can't say they happened publicly without really solid proof and basically verification in court. So it's very important to understand that they are allegations at this point and nothing more. This video is plainly to educate and create transparency. A lot of you are probably wondering, like, why are you making this video about this giant beatboxing conspiracy? You're hardly a beatboxer. You're barely in the community. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why. In the giant glass house that is the beatboxing community, I'm kind of like in the entranceway. At the same time, I'm pretty well connected. I hear about a lot of things. I get a lot of information on a lot of things, and I'm sitting here at home with this information, seeing people with the same information either intentionally mislead you, all in the name of making money and getting views. At the same time, I'm seeing an even larger group not say anything at all and try to sweep the whole situation under the rug because it makes them look really bad. These things to me are both unacceptable, especially because these two sources are basically where 90% of the information in the beatboxing community comes from. The goal of this video is transparency so that all of you out there, fans, beatboxers alike, can take in all of the information, all the allegations, all the context, all the perspective and opinions of other people as well surrounding the Tomas Sacre situation and judge for yourself. I have no reason to bias you. I wanted to find the truth about this story, so I dug and dug. I researched a bunch about the situation online. I interviewed over 12.5 people. I translated a lot of stuff because it's mostly in Spanish. I read through a court document or two. I did a lot of work here, so you don't have to. Lastly, probably most importantly, absolutely do not go to Tomas's page, his YouTube, or anything like that. Do not go and harass him. Do not go and comment bad things. Same with Shazam and Sin. Same with Swiss Beatbox. Don't harass these people. None of that, okay?
That's really important. I just want to stop the video real quick to let everybody know, because you might just be joining. Yeah, this is relevant beatbox news, I guess you can call it. And this is kind of a reflection as to stuff that's been going on for the past year in the beatbox world. But yeah, let's just continue. I just want to make sure that you guys are listening and, on the same page. This is not a reaction video.
If anything,
and also, yeah, we're 3 minutes in. This is a 41-minute video, so get your popcorn and get your seatbelts on.
leave them alone, ignore them, forget they were relevant. I think that's all I need to say here to cover myself so I don't get sued. Sit tight because this is going to be a lengthy video. It needs to be. This is the case of the Chilean superstar Tomas Sacre and his descent into controversy. Let's get this video rolling.
This is the video that needed to happen.
As I mentioned, and as many of you know, one of the biggest controversies in the beatboxing world right now revolves around the beatboxer named Tomas Sacre from Chile and the multiple serious allegations that have come out online against him. To understand the complexity of the situation, you need a little context on the beatboxer himself, Tomas Sacre, and a couple other things that are happening in the beatboxing world right now. Tomas Sacre is unarguably the biggest beatboxer to ever come out of Chile. His dark, grimy, and gritty style, combined with his heavy, unique bass techniques, really took the beatboxing world by storm over the past few years. He's done pretty well in a few online tournaments, and he has earned multiple showings at the biggest stage in beatboxing, which is the Grand Beatbox Battle hosted by Swiss Beatbox in Poland. But because of recent controversies and serious allegations being thrown against him, his name is tarnished. Beatbox Chile has banned him, Beatbox Argentina has banned him, Swiss Beatbox has removed his videos, and the vast majority of professional beatboxers in the scene are not associating with him at all. Well, that was the case until a couple weeks ago. Shazam and Sin are basically household names in the beatboxing community. They have been beatboxing and creating content for a long time. They have a very popular YouTube channel which primarily revolves around beatboxing reaction videos. They did something exciting recently and announced this BBU online tournament. It built a lot of hype and excitement with good reason. That reason being they were actually going to pay competitors a lot of money. This is huge because Swiss Beatbox, the largest organization in beatboxing, the one that hosts Grand Beatbox Battle every year, the one that has billions of YouTube videos, pays their competitors nothing, which is something we will discuss in the next video. Anyways, this BBU tournament hosted by Shazam and Sin was a great thing, but then they did this.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to another statement.
Statement.
To another
Statement.
statement.
Yes.
The reaction comes afterwards. But
Okay.
you're probably wondering, why are these guys promoting someone who is accused as a rapist? And why are they reacting to their videos? Why is he allowed to compete when he's banned from all other beatbox channels and platforms all over the world? We have to say, we can no longer stay silent.
Yes.
There is information out there that is known by a few entities, also
Basically, all the
entities,
important people involved in this case, not
Yeah.
only us.
evidence that what was publicly told by the survivor is not true. The official story is not true. There were false information on which also people did things to Tomasz or blamed him for things that he did that are not true by the knowledge we have right now. And I know this seems weird, but we have to come out now because BBU is right around the corner. And at this point, we see no reason why he shouldn't be allowed to compete in our competition.
Yes.
This is not easy for us, but we have the information and we can't no longer silence Thomas Hakre and destroy his career over
Yes.
something that didn't happen.
And we have to make this video again because we stand by the morals we stated in our statement.
Yes.
So yeah, this has to be said. There's evidence that he's innocent, so we cannot support the cancellation of Tomasz.
And even in a situation where it's just accusations floating around, for us, cancellation is already a too drastic step.
Yes.
But now it goes even further than, no, less than accusation because there's proof that he didn't do it. And I can also see that a lot of participants and future participants of the BBU will be shocked by this statement or don't really understand because they don't have the certain insights. But feel free to talk to us. We can't talk to everyone because this is also private information. It's not our job to give this out to the public. But if one of the participants who qualifies for the top 16 or is a 17 or 18 or 19 place that possibly can still go into the competition, you can talk to us if you
Yes.
feel uncomfortable. Also, if you have a wildcard out there right now and feel super uncomfortable with the situation, you can write us, you can talk to us. We are here to clear the situation, to talk to everyone. And we don't want to make it like public and flashy and we know stuff you don't know. But at this point, we really need to give Thomas Hakre the chance to compete again in beatbox battles.
Yes.
Because there's no reason to not do it.
It is just fair for him as a human being.
So,
that's all
let's-
the words we needed to say. And now enjoy the video.
Yeah, now enjoy the reaction to Thomas Hakre's.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause it real quick before David speaks on some of this stuff. But yeah, I feel like I'm not sure what the intention is, you know, because with the words that they're using, I mean, you can't argue that they don't have good intentions, you know. They're not trying to put somebody that's you know, possibly a horrible person. I want to say possibly, but like the evidence, it's pretty fucking obvious. But yeah, I mean, you could tell that their intention is like, we can't. You can listen to the words that they say. We can't silence this dude. But I mean, I said this earlier on Instagram. I feel like they're just so caught up in this content grind creation where they kind of forgot what their morals are. Like Shin said, we want to stand by our morals in the previous video, and it's like, that's cool and all. It's cool to be consistent, but also they're not like okay, let's just continue.
Wildcard.
Okay.
Let me be clear. This statement is incredibly misleading and obviously fueled by the incentive of getting more views and promoting a celebrity for their tournament to generate more views to generate more money. And overall, it is destructive. And these aren't just my opinions. So
What he just said, I don't think is intentional, but that's what happens. That's what happened. That's the general overarching thing. What he just explained is what I was trying to get across is like, I don't think they're intentionally being these types of guys like, oh, we need to get him because we'll make more money. Oh, it'll be a more hype battle. Like, I don't think that that's the intention because that's just it's just not logical. But that's how it ended up through just, you know, getting lost in the grind or however you want to put it. But let's continue.
So let's pick apart their statement a little bit. First of all, this must be a re-upload because the first time I watched this video, the moment it came out, I clearly remember them saying something about a screenshot being their burden of proof as to why this guy's innocent. In this version, they don't talk about it. So I'm not really sure what happened, but this is definitely a re-upload. However, the sentiment is the same. They say basically the same thing. There was something else I was going to address that they said, but I cannot remember it. I hope by the time I edit this, I remember what it was. Okay, I did remember what I wanted to say. In the original upload of this video, they not only mentioned a screenshot, screenshot, but they mentioned that Tomas was still in court, but don't worry guys, he's winning. Which they must have realized is a really stupid thing to say to a bunch of people you're trying to convince that a guy is innocent. In their re-upload, they just conveniently left out the part where he's still in court. So I thought that was interesting. And one more thing, winning in court, that is just propaganda. That is total lip service. It's completely baseless. You can't be winning in court, okay? You either win or you lose. Anyways, let's continue. Let's pick apart their statement a little bit. They said, and I quote, "There is information out there that is known by a few entities. Evidence that was publicly told by the survivor is not true. Things on the official story were not true. Also, there were people that did things to Tomas, blamed him for things that are not true, by the knowledge we have right now." In reality, they're trying to frame themselves as heads of authority in the situation by saying things like, there's information that we have that only a few people have, or we can't make this information public, or we can't talk to you all about this because it's private information and it's not our job to make it public. The information about the Poland situation is
It's a bunch of bullshit,
well known by the vast majority of the professional
including me.
beatboxing community. Their burden of proof that they referenced in the original upload is a screenshot from a conversation between the girl, the victim from Poland, and another professional beatboxer, which eventually got sent to Tomas, which is how it got spread around. Lots of beatboxers have seen this screenshot, and since they didn't actually show it to you, I will. Right here. Now, for obvious reasons, I blurred out the girl's name, and I also blurred out somebody else's name that doesn't need to be mentioned in this video. I'm going to keep going now, so if you want to read the whole thing, just pause it. In this girl's original claim, which was obviously talked about privately between some people and also posted about on the Me Too Beatbox page, she apparently says she was R-worded. Not sure if I can say that on YouTube without being demonetized in this video, so I won't. Abused, coerced, etc. But in this screenshot, she admits that Tomas didn't fully go through with R-wording her. Okay, very interesting. Let's take note of that and be critical about it. Shazam and Sin have this screenshot because when Tomas got a hold of it, he sent it around to a bunch of beatboxers, basically as his plea of innocence, saying, look, this girl was lying. This means I'm innocent now. The thing is though, if Tomas is legitimizing this screenshot, if he's using it as his burden of innocence or burden of proof and saying it is legit, you know, the message is true, he's also admitting to allegedly abusing or coercing or still putting her in a situation that she obviously didn't want to be in. These two guys didn't show you this screenshot intentionally because it doesn't prove Tomas's innocence. It's damning to both parties. Now here's the real kicker. The real reason myself and the vast majority of the beatboxing community are pretty disappointed with Shazam and Sin right now. This Poland incident is not the only allegation. It's not one of two. It's not one of 3, 4, 5. No, it's one of at least 7 publicly available allegations against Tomas online right now. Why didn't they mention these other allegations in their video? Is it because they're silly or disproven? No, it's because when you take one allegation against a person, present it like it's the only one, and then disprove it using some very, very weak evidence, it looks pretty good for the person you're trying to defend. But when you take all the allegations, at least 7 of them, and put them together, it looks pretty bad. And I already know one potential way Shazam and Sin can respond to this video. They could
Excuse me, sorry, I feel the need to pause every once in a while and just yeah, this guy is not speculating that much, because I hate watching people just speculate and just say what they think happened. This dude is like taking information, organizing it, and presenting it. He is not speculating. He's not taking guesses. Like he's telling you what's happening.
say, oh, wow, we didn't know about all that evidence and all those other allegations. At face value, this would be a lie. Because as I mentioned a moment ago, they have seen all these other allegations. I know they have. Not only that, but they have had even more evidence, more information presented to them on a silver platter, which they willfully refused before uploading this video. In the middle of January, Shazam contacted a Beatbox Safe Space member and asked for the list, which is the blacklist, which is a list of beatboxers that are being actively monitored because of allegations and things of the sort. He asked for this for his BBU event that he was putting on. A couple days later, he asked if Tomas is still on the list after those screenshots came out from the girl in Poland. The Safe Space member then responded that he has 7 more allegations and is still in court, so he would stay on that list at least until the court case is done, probably longer. Shazam then proceeded to ask, so people can be kicked out from making beatbox videos and being part of the community because of allegations only? Which, pause from this conversation for a second, I think is a totally asinine question given the context that people know about. The answer,
like I said, if I was accused of killing somebody and there was a dead body next to me, But I said, no, it wasn't me. I still got to go to court for this. Am I still allowed to compete in a beatbox battle?
That should be an absolute resounding yes. Anyways, let's keep going. The Safe Space member then proceeded to explain to him how the list works, how risk assessment is necessary for event organizers, and offered him a call to learn more about the list and maybe even why Tomas is still on there. Shazam declined, saying he finds a discussion about this useless as long as important info is kept from the public, which is incredibly ironic given the fact that the video Shazam and Sin...
I think through this video, there's at least 2 courts or 2 charges that Tomazakre was dealing with. One, and this is all talked about later, but I'll explain it now. And this is just what I know of. There definitely could be more, but one case that he was involved with was a defamation case that he was trying to sue an ex-girlfriend for releasing information, like you'll see later. Yeah, Uchu. This is the video for you. If you don't understand anything, this is seriously the video for you. You need to watch this whole thing. No saying inglés. It's okay. It's okay.
And released didn't give any more information to the public about the situation. They told you about the existence of this information, but they didn't actually share it with you. The screenshot, with good reason, to be honest, because taken as a whole, this screenshot does not prove what they were claiming it proves. It is painfully clear that these two are not interested in an unbiased truth or change as they proclaimed in this video. Rather, they're trying to cover up somebody's terrible history in the name of getting more views and making more money by promoting this tournament they're putting
Which I don't think is intentional, but that's what's happening.
on. Ask yourself, did you hear them say anything about defending Tomas prior to this tournament? These 7 other allegations have been well known since they started coming out last summer through last fall.
Nothing.
Not only that, but Tomas is still banned in Beatbox Chile and Argentina. So what about this? Well, as you will learn throughout this video and the next one, the change the beatboxing community needs is where people in power and influence hold bad and potentially dangerous people accountable instead of covering up for them because they are either their friends or their cash cow. Okay, enough about these two. What they have done is destructive, as evidenced by hordes of their fans saying things like this. Now let's talk about Tomas. Let's pick apart his allegations and listen to some quotes from over 12.5 professional beatboxers that have spent time with him from all around the world.
If you struggle to lose weight, you must see this. A fat-dissolving loophole has just been leaked that can dissolve 59 pounds of fat in just a matter of weeks. Did you know every overweight person on Earth has one thing in common?
Sorry. Sorry, guys.
From what I've learned by talking to beatboxers in Chile, there have been a slew of complaints against Tomas, ranging from women allegedly being emotionally and physically abused to younger beatboxers being allegedly harassed and picked on for years. It really came to a head in the summer of 2021 when enough complaints were presented to Beatbox Chile for them to step in. On June 30th, 2021, Beatbox Chile officially banned Tomazakre from all community events. Argentina soon followed suit. After Beatbox Chile came out with this statement, allegations started coming out online about Tomazakre from the Chilean community on the page called Gata Fuego. Thankfully, they were also translated by this page, Let It All Out of My Mind. Big shout out to whoever that is. I think that honestly made a world of difference in this.
Hey, so this page that he's about to go through is literally the evidence. Like, this page is everything. And I'm 99% sure it's not fake. Why would somebody spend their time doing this to sabotage somebody?
Situation for getting the information out there. Now we're going to go over the allegations that were originally posted on Gata Fuego. If you want to read them, which I suggest you do, pause the video and comb through them. What I'm going to do is point out which ones come from which posts. That way you know how many different girls we're talking about here. Let's keep in mind that this is stuff that's posted online on a page. This is not proven to be a legitimate screenshot, so please take it as an allegation. This first one describes a situation where a girl had a sexual encounter with him and she agreed to have sex, but only if he used the condom, but he disregarded her and didn't use one anyways. On another occasion, he got angry when they got home and she told him that basically she wanted to leave to avoid the situation altogether, but he locked her in his room and locked the house with the keys and hid them. From the same person, she also quoted to say that it happened many times where they were having sex and she told him she didn't want to keep going, but he just kept going.
Yeah, before we even go on, because I'm starting to realize the next 20 minutes of this video are pretty graphic. Like, he's gonna go through the stories of some of these Instagram things. So sorry, my mic is a little quiet. yeah, he's gonna go through some of the specific like stories and stuff. So I did just want to let everybody know, you know, it's about to get a little graphic. This is definitely a serious topic, not just looping and vibing today. This is a serious topic. So yeah, discretion advised. Is that the right thing to say? Viewer discretion is advised. Why do I have a lock on the outside of my room? What are you talking about? What lock? There's no lock here. There's no lock. I've seen that a bunch, but I've always wondered. What are you talking about? No idea what you're talking about. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, viewer discretion is advised for the next like 15 minutes.
Until he finished anyways. The next set of posts deals with a similar scenario. Apparently she kept saying no and telling him not to continue, but he did anyways, making excuses for himself. If legit, this conversation is super telling and terrible. Moss says, abuse? When did I abuse you? The girl responds, when I told you to stop in more than one occasion, but you didn't because it felt good. That's abuse. He responds saying, well, I'm sorry for having done that to you. Let's pause for a second. I went back and double checked the translation, and that is exactly what he says in the message, if the message is true. And I mean, so the first thing he's admitting to is abuse, allegedly. But then he follows it up with an extremely manipulative tactic by saying, look, I did this bad thing to you, but after it happened, you know, I said I was sorry and I made you feel better. So it's all good, right? The next screenshot is probably from a different part in their conversation where he says, do you want that? Do you want me to get accused? Answer me. And she says, leave me alone. Then he doesn't. I don't know if you want to call that harassment, but he says, just answer that question, please. Do you want that? Do you want to ruin my life now? Me ruin your life? Why did we break up? So this is relationship stuff, to be honest. But the next one is very interesting given the context of what I'm going to show you later in this video. I'm pretty sure where he says, do you know why this happened? He's referring to Beatbox Chile and Argentina banning him. He follows that up by saying, because you started posting things on your IG and who knows what else you did. And that's why this could happen now, which is why I ask, is that what you want? She says, yes, because I said what happened, and no, because you're an ill person. Then he says, but what did I do to you right now? Tell me, what did I do to you now? No, because you're a pathological liar. For this next one, we're going to jump back to Gata Fuego because it's not translated on the Let It All Out of My Mind page. I have a feeling it was, but it probably got deleted. It's a little bit confusing. The first two slides are of one of Tomas's exes confronting him with screenshots of a girl saying basically that he cheated on her. Not only that, but the rest of the messages that are shown are of a girl claiming, allegedly, that her friend got hit by Tomas and that he is a violent, manipulative person, which is interesting. I translated the whole thing, and basically the girl is saying, I can't give away a lot of information because I don't want to break someone's trust, but my friend, his ex, told me that she got hit by him and was manipulated by him a lot and abused, basically. And the girl that is receiving these messages is a girl that at the time was dating Tomas and was very concerned because she was saying, how do I know this is true? I'm literally going to hang out with him like later today, and now I'm worried. So far, we're at two different people alleging things against him. Okay, keep that straight. Okay, this next one is pretty graphic and awful. It's another allegation, of course. Again, I'm not going to read the stories verbatim because they're pretty nasty. So here, go ahead and pause this and read it, and pause this and read it. From the same girl, these are screenshots she took of an alleged conversation.
This page is at Let It All Out of My Mind. At Let It All Out of My Mind on Instagram. Because he's saying like pause the video and read it, all that funny stuff. Go, if you guys want to check out this page, it's at Let It All in My Mind, and it's a translation from the page at Gata Fuego.
She had with Tomas, which is just him straight up objectifying her. Oh, by the way, she is pretty young in this. I'm not sure how old Tomas was. I think I read in one of these comments that he's like 17 in this. So it's not as terrible as it potentially could be because apparently this happened a while ago. And somebody also says in the comments that did this all happen in Chile? Because if so, the national law says that the age of 14 is the legal age of consent, which is disappointing to say the least. This next one is pretty minimal, I guess you could say, compared to the others. It basically is saying that Tomas is a friend of a guy that I also knew who was also accused of bad things. She also said that Tomas would send pictures to a group of people of pretty girls on top of him, which I think she says girls while they were together. Not a super bad one, but it's just kind of gross. I mean, depending on the context, there may or not be anything criminal in that allegation, but if it's true, it says a lot about that type of person, because growing up, we all knew that one guy, you know, had a little bit of game for one reason or another, but he was a total slimeball because he would take pictures with girls or screenshot pictures of girls that they would send to him, and then he would share them with all of his friends. That guy? Yeah, that guy. So that's number 4. The next allegation starts off with a screenshot of a conversation allegedly between Tomas and a girl, where she's confronting him about not using a condom while having sex. He says, but what if it did happen? You took the risk. Regardless of that, you should be more responsible with me because I really asked you to stop. Okay, she's also saying that she asked him to stop while they were having sex, but he didn't. And then it's showing him use the same manipulative language that he used in a different conversation that we went over a few minutes ago. And then he says some really disgusting stuff. I think it's interesting to take a look at how detailed these screenshots are. If you're one of the people that's like, oh, all of these screenshots must be fake. I mean, if they faked it, they went to the length of even putting in this little notification saying escribiendo under the person's name, which is assumed to be or allegedly Tomas, which means typing or writing. So she was obviously mid-conversation with him when she took this screenshot. Just wanted to point that out. But again, these are all allegations. The rest of the post is basically this girl from the screenshot conversation having another conversation with an ex at the time. So 2 different people that have been involved with him talking to each other. The girl says, disgusting, who the hell did I get involved with? And the initial girl responds saying, he never let me use it in the entire relationship, and he cheated on me with the Russian girl in Poland. It's disgusting to think about it all. Then she says, are you messing with me? How did you find out? She says, I caught him through text messages that he had with her for months. That's when this whole crisis started, and he went to the psychologist because of guilt, something in which I don't believe anymore, but I forgave him. And just to be fair, just to tie up some loose ends here, I think the interesting thing here is the Russian girl is mentioned in Poland and him cheating on a girlfriend with this girl before GBB 2021. Okay, this is important because I've seen some, like, you can call them naysayers, saying things like, well, maybe it was just a miscommunication between Tomas and the girl in Poland. Tomas is from Chile, his native language is Spanish, the Russian girl is from Russia and her native language is Russian, and, you know, speaking English together, maybe he thought she consented, yada yada. I'm not going to extrapolate too much and start guessing at what happened, but to potentially explain that situation or give some context to it at the very least. Tomas and the Russian girl that he had an incident with in Poland had a lot of history together and definitely knew how to communicate at the very least. Again, these are all allegations, these are all things to keep in mind, but it's important to put together the timeline in a clean manner like this. And to finish, this whole one was allegation number 5. Okay, this last allegation is a little bit messy because of how it was translated, and some people called that out in the comments saying, this must be fake because the translation doesn't make any sense. But I think I know what the message is trying to say, and as you'll see, there is allegedly a conversation of messages from Tomas where he actually references this situation after it happened. I will show you those in a second. But anyways, the message basically says, one day he took me back to my house, elevator leave, he's trying to leave the elevator down. She totally, the girl.
Sorry, I'm skipping this. Sorry, I'm skipping that, guys, but these stories are very graphic, and I think that it's just not right to, like, I'm not a reporter. I'm not able to keep my I'm not able to, like, keep my emotions cool while, like, reporting this type of stuff. So yeah, I really recommend that if you guys want this, if you want to read this stuff, I could just tell you the messages are fucked up and they just go on and on and on and on. But I recommend that if you guys want to look into it, go read it on the page because it's graphic. You know what I mean.
Going to read all of them. Basically, yeah, he is just being really creepy, like really creepy. Again, please take these screenshots as allegations. He just goes on and on and on with no response. And one very interesting thing that is, like, very oddly specific is that the whole elevator scenario where this girl alleges that he sexually assaulted her, he is referring to as something that he enjoyed in these messages. So if all of these messages are true and these screenshots are true, then, you know, yeah, that's not good. I've seen some people call Tomas the P word because, quote from this comment, important note, Tomas was 15 then. It doesn't excuse the sexual, physical, mental abuse, which he should still pay for, but he is not a child predator from these messages, which I totally agree with. You know, hold him accountable. It is important to get all these things out there, but it's very important to get them all out there accurately and not stretch the truth or not stretch the claim.
What the fuck? How can anybody disagree with that? How can anybody be disappointed with that? Like that's so clear. If you guys want to watch the stream, save the link. I don't post my streams afterwards, but if you save the link, you can watch it as many times as you want.
Okay, because when you do that, it delegitimizes what you're saying. Yeah, that was allegation number 6. Very disturbing, to be honest.
I'm gonna go get some coffee.
This is the world's
I'm just
first
kidding.
reusable cotton swab.
What?
It can remove up to 10 times more earwax.
That's disgusting.
In August of 2021, Swiss Beatbox had a storm surrounding Thomas Acre to deal with while preparing for GBB in October.
I just want to take a quick second. For the past 15 minutes, 10 minutes, he's just been going through evidence. Take it as you will. Form your own opinions, make your own decisions. But if you're able to sit there for 15 minutes and show from different people, different claims, if you're able to do that about anybody in the world, I think it's true. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Obviously depends. I got some haters out there that probably would make up some stories, but come on. Come on, dude.
Amongst all the allegations and recommendations to deny Tomas access to GBB, they had also heard a rumor about Tomas having a court date or time in court or something like that. So Swiss Beatbox messaged Tomas.
This is
asked
interesting.
him if he had court, if he's in court, and what the situation is. He allegedly replied saying the court case was dropped and here is a document for proof. Well, since I have this document, let's take a look at it. For starters, it's in Spanish, so I translated and read the whole thing. Yep, it is a legit court document, but it kind of doesn't really jive with the charges have been dropped statement. As a matter of fact, this document doesn't pertain at all to a case where anyone took Tomas to court. It pertains to a defamation lawsuit Tomas himself filed against one of his exes. The document claims defamation on the grounds of one of Tomas's exes posting all her allegations online and presenting them as fact, which is proper grounds for defamation. As cited in this lawsuit, she also posted some of Tomas.
Just real quick, because the chat is talking about the age of consent. Yeah, the age of consent is different than the age of raping. Sorry to use that word. I don't know, but that it doesn't. The age of consent doesn't matter if you're not getting consent. Like, all caps, consent. You know what I mean?
Is private information as well. I can understand the rage of a victim, but in situations like this, you have to be smart with how you proceed. Because if you're not, somebody can slap a defamation lawsuit on you like this pretty easily. Okay, this is getting a little complex. Let's go back through the timeline of events a little bit to make sense of this whole situation and this lawsuit. It's not super important, but for the sake of context, it's helpful to understand everything. In the spring and early summer of 2021, Beatbox Chile started receiving a lot of complaints and allegations about Tomas. On June 30th, they officially banned him from the community. The next day, on July 1st, Gata Fuego started posting allegations on Instagram. Those are the ones that we went through. At this point, I'm sure Tomas was furious, to say the least, as GBB was right around the corner and he was trying to grow his image, to grow his music career. On July 5th, he formalized this defamation lawsuit against his ex. Now, I don't see anywhere in this document where it says this defamation lawsuit was dropped. However, I have heard from a couple sources that that's what happened. Also, the allegations on Gata Fuego would certainly have to be removed if this lawsuit was followed through with or a deal was made of some sort. For what it's worth, I can only think of a couple reasons somebody would drop a defamation charge in this instance. Reason one, the two parties made amends and shook hands and kissed and made up, which I'm just gonna take a guess and say that's not the case. Reason two, Tomas's lawyer is pretty intelligent and had him use the defamation suit as a front to hush the alleged victims temporarily. However, they realized by doing so, they actually increased the chance that at least one of the alleged victims will take Tomas to court. Slight foreshadowing right there. For example, if you take girl A to court for defamation and you lose, you're setting the groundwork for an extremely strong case for whatever girl A is claiming you did to her. Because if she wins the defamation case, she's essentially proving her claim true. And if one claim wins, you can guarantee the floodgates would open for essentially all the rest of them. Not super important in retrospect, but an interesting topic to understand nonetheless. Okay, one quick note here. I'm not actually sure he dropped this defamation charge at all. I haven't seen any anything that actually says he did. I just found this online on Reddit. Shout out Reddit. It's a screenshot of an Instagram story that Tomas posted a few months ago. I remember reading this, but I don't remember when it was, although it was after GBB. And in it, he says a lot of things, but he says, I'm sued and I sued the person behind me, so now I'm getting investigated. At the same time, in March of 2022, I have another audience and I'm the victim on that one. So that sounds like a situation, like a defamation situation where he is claiming he's the victim of defamation. So I'm not sure if that's the case from all the way back in July that he filed, or if it's another defamation case. Not really sure. Anyways, so when Tomas replied to SBX in August, he didn't lie about not having court because of the timing. But 1 month later, on September 15th, a violación lawsuit was formalized against him. That is a rape lawsuit. The first court date was to be October 1st, 2021, which is right before GBB. Like,
This is proper. Not that bullshit. Welcome back to today's video. Welcome back to this. Today we have a very special announcement, and this is proper. What those other clowns are doing with their content manipulative strategies, this is proper. This is how you get information across. I'm not trying to shit on anybody, but felt like I had to say that.
a week or week and a half. So do you think Tomas updated Swiss with this information? Since, just a few weeks prior, they had made it clear that they wanted to know if he had court. Take a guess. Do you think he stayed behind in Chile and went to court instead of going to GBB? Obviously, we know the answer to that. Somehow, nothing terrible came from him leaving the country and skipping his first court date, because when he got back, all that happened was it was reassigned to November 5th. Anyways, to circle back, because Swiss went to the ends of the earth to avoid taking action on Tomas when an undeniable number of warning signs told them to, they ended up letting a guy with an active rape case into Poland to compete on the GBB stage, hang out with the fans, party with everyone there, who were all mostly unknowing of the situation.
Yeah, very, very avoidable.
Because nobody told them. Their scapegoat for plausible deniability, this court document, is actually a straw man. They want you to focus on the fact that when they asked him if he had court, he answered honestly, given the timing, and said no. The reality of the situation is, it never should have gotten that far in the first place. The moment Beatbox Chile recommended to ban Tomas until further notice, they should have dug deep into the situation and trusted the word of an entire country's community. But as you'll find out in my next video, and videos that are going to be released by a number of other important people very soon, this slimy attempt at sweeping another situation under the rug is very in character for Swiss Beatbox and its CEO. A Swiss Beatbox associate told me that Andreas Paponi responded to Beatbox Chile by saying our policy for banning someone is based on charges only. If you're a CEO of a company that decides who gets to be around a bunch of young, innocent, and impressionable fans, and your defense is, well, we'll do something when they have charges against them. That is spineless. That is so incredibly weak, because what you're doing is putting the responsibility on the victims, the people that are forming the allegations. You're saying, I'm not going to do anything. These people need to spend their money, spend their time, spend their mental energy to prove this person is guilty for me to even consider not letting this person come to a competition. What he should have done is use common sense, realized, I wonder why the Chileans don't like this guy. I wonder why they banned him. I wonder why all these allegations are coming out. Maybe he's potentially a danger, and I shouldn't let him around my fans and the fellow competitors, especially the women. That's not what he did though. Andreas decided to look the other way. Instead of protecting the fans, he protected Tomas and his brand and his profits. This is not the only time he's done this, and I have a lot of evidence and statements to prove that claim, but I will save that story for the next video. Anyways, to wrap up the history until now, Tomas goes to Poland and, well, you know the story. At the very least, he allegedly puts yet another girl in a sexual situation that she did not want to be in. After GBB 2021, a page called Me Too Beatbox also started posting allegations from people, both men and women actually, of times they were sexually abused, assaulted, or even R-worded at GBB and other beatboxing events over the past couple of years. Just to clarify though, not all these allegations are about Tomas, but I know for a fact at least 2 of them are. To be honest, it felt a little hypocritical for me to make this video without ever meeting Tomas in person, so I felt it was important to interview as many people as possible, professional beatboxers and others that have actually had personal experiences with him. I also thought it was very important to talk to some Chilean beatboxers to get their perspective of him, as they probably know him better than anybody else. These first few quotes are from Chilean beatboxers. 90% of Chilean beatboxing fans don't like him because they can tell he's not a good guy. The other 10% are most likely 10-year-olds that don't know any better.
All right. Now, this is literally people that, like, this is people that are in Chilean community. Any man who has no knowledge of the female anatomy would be completely innocent of rape. No, of course not. What the fuck?
In the same Discord call, another Chilean beatboxer replied to that saying, "Yeah, definitely. And I would say about 99% of Chilean beatboxers hate him because they really know what kind of guy."
Bro, if you want to learn about the female anatomy, I'm serious. Like, you could search it on the internet, bro.
He is. That is why he was banned from the Chilean beatboxing community. The first person replied saying, "It is hard to see the truth when you're from another country, but in Chile it's easy for us to see the truth about this guy and all the creepy things he has done and said to women. I can tell you he is a creepy guy." This next message was sent to me in English, but I could tell that it was translated through Google, I'm pretty sure, from Spanish. "He was always very criticized for his way of being or for his style of beatbox. His indifference towards the new beatboxers that were just starting began to generate discomfort in the rest of the members of the community, to the point where in his participation in the 2019 GBB, he had half of Chile supporting him and the other half despising him. I began to receive messages of certain information that I found terrible and embarrassing, allegedly. First, it was Tomas's harassment of minors, then, allegedly, violence with his ex-girlfriend after other women who suffered manipulation and lies from him. And I began to investigate a little more with a WhatsApp group that had a blacklist, where Tomas was in the front row. I spoke to Beatbox Chile and asked them to block this person from the community until they find out exactly what happened. It was a potential danger. Fortunately, they listened to me, and then Argentina joined. I know they sent messages to Swiss Beatbox not to take Tomas to Poland, but they didn't listen. Then, another accusation against Tomas Akre occurred in Poland, and an Instagram also appeared where Tomas had at least 7 serious accusations. There are too many to do nothing. I used to be friends with Tomas, but this year at GBB, he was weird, man. I watched him ask a girl to while they were in public in front of a bunch of people, and when she said no, he cussed her out and then stormed off. This story sounds crazy, but 2 different people told me this exact story. It's apparent there were a number of beatboxers there that saw what happened and were equally as stunned as I'm sure you are right now. I was outside a hotel drinking and smoking in a small group with Tomas. He was hanging around this girl a lot, giving her weed and plenty to drink. He asked her multiple times to come up to his room to get more drugs and drink more with him. It didn't seem like any of my business at the time. I don't know what happened, if the girl stayed with him or not. I left. But now after hearing all the allegations about him, I feel a lot more uncomfortable about it. When I found out he was being allowed to compete at GBB, I decided not to go because I don't feel comfortable around him, and I was also very disappointed in Swiss Beatbox for letting that happen. When I walked into the lobby on one of the first days of GBB, I saw Tomas there, and my friend said, "Yo, is he even supposed to be here?" He is extremely narcissistic, always trying to flex on you and saying inappropriate things. After spending only 3 days with him at GBB, you learn pretty quickly what kind of person he is. Now, legally, I have to remind you that everything in this video is an allegation. Don't go around saying Tomas is this, Tomas is that. David told me to say that. No, don't do that. Don't go and, like, hate spam Shazam and Sins.
David told me to live stream.
Anything like that. But that's beside the point. Where there's smoke, there's fire. How many people do you know personally, aside from this guy, that have 7 allegations against them for basically the same thing, following the same patterns and same themes of sexual assault, misconduct, coercion, using drugs and alcohol to get them to come up to your room, etc., etc.? None, right? Because good people don't get allegations like this against them, okay? Maybe on a rare occasion, somebody might upset a girl that, is a little fanatic, and she might make up a story or something like that. But you don't get 7 people from all around the world making up the same story about one person that everybody else is saying, yeah, he's not a good dude, and I've seen him do some bad and inappropriate things, okay? So with all of this in mind, why is it so hard for some people to concede to the obvious reality of the situation? Well, aside from the fact that some fans are being lied to intentionally to mislead you or, make you believe that their golden goose is a good dude so they can make more money off of him, the answer is steak.
This is the last 2 points that he makes are are the most important things. This is the most important. The last two things that he talks about. This is very important. And I mentioned this on my Instagram stream earlier, but I'll say it again because I saw Unknown is out here. Yeah, dude, I mean, there's artists that we listen to on the radio, that we listen to on Spotify, whatever it is, that have allegations or worse things or similar things against them, you know? Like, I'm not trying to like trigger anybody, but like Michael Jackson, he's got tons of allegations. Do they still play him on the fucking radio? Yes. Do people still love his music? Liking what somebody creates as an art project or as music shouldn't one, justify them doing fucked up shit, obviously, but as a fan and as a supporter, somebody that, you know, essentially gets these people paid and, you know, streaming revenue and all that fun stuff, you have a choice as a fan, you know, and that's basically it. You know, do you want to continue to support somebody that has all that evidence against them? Innocent until proven guilty. Yes, that is a common phrase. But if you watch this video, there's tons of proof. Like I said, if I killed somebody and there was a dead body next to me, but I still had a court date in a month, I'm not proven guilty yet. Like that phrase doesn't work in every context. It does not phrase any context. Don't judge people until proven guilty. Of course, but dude, that phrase with no context means nothing. Literally. If you're just saying that, actually this next part is for you. This next part is for everybody. Let me just continue.
Say, for example, 100 of us are in a game show set in a big mansion. The game is like Clue.
I need everybody to listen to this part. I'm going to restart real quick because this is your perspective. This is very, very important.
You know, make you believe that their golden goose is a good dude so they can make more money off of him. The answer is steak.
This is for y'all.
Say, for example, 100 of us are in a game show set in a big mansion. The game is like Clue, except instead of identifying a murderer, we're looking for a thief. There's a big pile of money in the house. The faster we vote the thief out, the more money we get to keep. But the thief has the ability to steal from the pot while the game is still going. At the very beginning of the game, we all get supplied information about each of the players. We all notice one player, let's call him Tom, has nearly a dozen allegations of petty theft and burglary. And oh, by the way, he's also in court right now for bank robbery. Okay, so what do you think would happen next? It's obvious, right? Everybody is going to vote this guy out immediately. Now, aside from it being the obvious answer, why is it so simple in that situation? It's because every person in that house has the same stake involved. They all risk the same damage, the same loss. If they let the thief continue to steal from the pot, no one would hide evidence, no one would try to mislead you to prove the obvious thief is an innocent guy. But in our real life situation involving Tomas Acre, the stake is different depending on who you are. If you're a young guy sitting at home saying, Tomas is innocent until proven guilty, and then you go to an event and Tomas is there, what kind of danger are you in if you're wrong? None. Tomas has zero allegations claiming he's assaulted men or anything like that. You, young, impressionable bro, have zero stake in the situation. So it's easy for you to allow your bias towards this beatboxing celebrity to override logic and reasoning.
Listen to those of you that literally said the exact thing. Innocent until proven guilty with the emoji. This is for you.
Obviously, for women, the situation is different. The stake is much higher. But David, you're not a woman. You don't have any stake in the situation either. So how did you come to this conclusion? It's because you shouldn't need stake in a situation to be logical and unbiased about it. Stake forces critical thinking, but lack of it doesn't mean you should do the opposite. The next time you're moshing with your bros at a beatboxing event, you're going, yo, this is lit. Where's all the ladies at though? They're at home because they don't feel comfortable around somebody there. They don't want to take the risk of becoming the next allegation. All because somebody, an event organizer, a big beatboxer, a CEO, or all of the above protected somebody that's either performing or attending the event that has lots of allegations for harming women or making them feel uncomfortable at the very least. There are a number of people in the beatboxing community still today that are continually being promoted by Swiss Beatbox and other platforms that many women in the scene that are in the know do not feel comfortable around because they have many serious allegations against them. Trust me, I really didn't want to make this video. I'm not really a fan of calling out people or causing a fuss. Generally, I'm kind of the opposite. But that collective passive behavior in a community is exactly what allows situations like this to get swept under the rug, without anything happening, without any change. The change you were all preaching about a few months ago, it's not long-winded lip services delivered by somber faces for a YouTube video. It's not quietly slapping the wrist of somebody by removing their videos from your channel. It's accountability. When you protect people that you know are potentially dangerous, and you continue to allow those people access to events, you're putting those innocent, young, naive, and impressionable fans in danger. Real world danger. To me, that's unacceptable. I'm not interested in shifting my content to videos like this. Trust me, I've got some fun videos coming your way very soon, but because of my unique position on the very edge of the beatboxing community, in the hallway, the entranceway of this giant glass house, I feel like I have a responsibility to use my platform and my connections in the community to say things that many of those deep in the community are too connected or too scared to say because of the relationships they formed or because of who's paying their salary. The goal of this is not to defame anybody. The goal of this is not to bring people down or to destroy careers or embarrass people or anything like that. The main goal of this video is to get information out there that the public, the fans, the beatboxers deserve to have in their hands so they can make decisions about who they associate themselves with, who they should feel comfortable around. It shouldn't be something they have to sift through rumors for. It should be at their fingertips. The change you're all asking for in the beatboxing community is accountability. That accountability will bring safety, and along with it, as a repercussion, will cause some damage as well, but it's worthwhile in my opinion. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time.
David, if you by chance ever see this, yeah, I left a comment on your video, but thank you. The amount of information that you presented, all the different things, the way you explained everything, beautiful. And absolutely needed to happen. So, yeah, this was uploaded, 2 days ago? Yesterday? March 7th. Today's the 8th. So yeah, this was uploaded yesterday. And I'm just looking through the comments right now. And I want to read Shazam and Shin's comments because they left comments on this video and I just want to read them. I don't necessarily know how to like screen share. They might have deleted their comments, honestly, because I'm looking through this and they're not here. That'd be fucked up if they deleted it. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Another fucked up thing is like, hold on, let me just read their comments before I even go in. All right, the most recent comment. Hey, I'm a Chilean beatboxer and I was directly involved in the meetings that resulted in his ban. I pushed to get him banned because I wanted to protect people. I can detail how the meetings and discussions went, but we mainly focused on developing ways to keep this kind of from happening again, this kind of stuff. Yeah, that's important. Yeah, D-Lo left a comment. A bunch of different people left comments. I left a comment this morning. Hold on, I'm just going down this comment section. Okay, so Shazam on this video, he said, heavily disappointed in this video. You interview dozens of people and show in your video that we say, if you have any question, reach out to us. But instead of reaching out to us, you reach out to literally anyone else. Also, heavily biased view on the situation and missing information, and additionally false information here. We will go through this video step by step. Damn, they're salty. And then, yeah, a good response to that comment is, how about instead of projecting your anger on David because you feel cornered, prove that the other allegations are false and show proof that Tomaz is not guilty of said allegations. This will clear the air and give people the truth that they need. Damn, son. Damn. Here's a comment from Shishin. He also said, disappointed by this video. He said, we didn't show all the evidence only for the reason not to slander that girl because we afraid about what it might do to her. But this video and many other leave us no choice but to come out with all the evidence we have. I find it hard to believe that you try to seek the truth while you never once contacted us about the proof we have. Also, wouldn't you think it would be much easier for us to ignore Tomas and say he should be canceled? Like everyone else, just block him and not even give him the chance to tell his side of the story. I see this way more convenient to have our careers safe. As you say yourself, these are all allegations and doesn't prove Tomas is guilty. Have you ever thought a second about the possibility of him being innocent? Maybe you and many other beatboxers should think about what it does to Tomas Akre, the actual victim of the scenario. Destroying not only his career, but also his mental health. Ever thought about that he could hurt himself after a false accusation? No, I guess not. This also happens with many others with the so-called blacklist, something created by the group you get your infos from and have also been sexually harassing people themselves. The irony. And if you know YouTube, then you should know that we clearly do not depend on the views we make with Tomas, risking our careers for a little extra money we get. By the way, we didn't monetize our statement, which has over 165,000 views. Wow, so cool. You guys get views. Funny that you say we do this for money while you have ads on the video. If you claim to not make much money off this, why you monetize at all then on a sensitive topic? Hard to believe you don't do this for money and clout, LOL. Damn, says the people that kind of live for money and clout. Yeah, and then they're going to make a video defending themselves. Like, shit. Big shout out to Anonymous coming through with the donation. Thank you. Oops, wrong one. Wrong thingy. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, these guys are... it's all allegations. I gotta say that, right? This is all allegations. I'm just watching a fucking video. I'm not making any statements or anything. That was Shin that made that comment. And honestly, the only two comments that aren't supporting this video are Shazam's and Shin's. Like MC Zany, thank you for articulating this so well and clear. Let me get another popular beatboxer that commented. There's tons of comments. NaPoM Beatbox. Hey, I know that guy. Yeah, D-Lo commented. River commented. Let me just go through the top comments. Maddox said, "Thank you for this video. It's very necessary to get all this information." River said, "I'm very moved right now. You did all the research we should have done months ago. You're putting words to stuff that we can't." That's generally it. Hippie actually left a message, and I'm gonna read Hippie's message. So, Hippie's actually in the BBU. Why are they trying so hard to defend him? That's a good question. I think I really don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. I think everybody needs to watch this video that I just watched. I'm gonna leave the link one more time because I think everybody that has any interest in these artists or anything like that need to watch. Yeah, and that's another funny thing. I don't know why your comment didn't show up in the YouTube chat. Yeah, they were deleting comments on their most recent video. Oh, Hippie left too. One on its own, another as a comment to Larson. Oh, okay. I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, let the court make the decision. Obviously, and I feel that way about a lot of things. I'm not saying innocent until proven guilty in this case because it does not have that vibe to it. Trust me, when you learn all the different things, you guys need to watch this video that I just shared the link to because it clearly outlines all of the different claims, allegations that are against this. And if you look at that and then you say, well, innocent until proven guilty, then you can't read. Then you don't have logic, honestly. But it's an allegation, right? Yeah. Yeah, he had, still does. That's what I was saying on Instagram earlier. I was doing a little stream kind of explaining this, and then I wanted to hop on YouTube so we could watch the video. But no matter what decision any of you guys try to make about anything, people are going to continue doing what they do. You know, if Shazam and Shin, if they end up being wrong in the situation, blah, 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 like, they're going to continue making YouTube videos. They're going to be fine. They're going to continue doing this shit. If Tomazakre is found guilty of all this stuff and he doesn't go to jail, he's going to continue making music. He's going to continue doing what he does. That's who he is. You know, there's no stopping people from doing what they love. There just isn't. That's impossible. Is there making places safer? Is there, you know, do we have the ability to hold people accountable for things that they do that are wrong and withhold them from different things? Yes, we absolutely have to do that. But what if they don't? What do you mean, what if they don't? What if they don't continue YouTube? That's fine. I mean, like I said, the world will still go around. People are still going to do what they do, no matter what. You know, the meme culture will be okay. Everybody will be fine. Like, it will be fine. I mean, what if the proof that Tomas is not guilty? It's look, whatever happens in court with this situation is out of anybody's control, but the decisions that regular people have to make with the information provided is completely up to those people. And me, I am one of those people. And the 45-minute video that I just watched that provided me with all of this crazy information surrounding one person led me to a decision that I'm not going to associate with that, and I'm not going to associate with people that associate with that, because it's a bad look. You know what I mean? And that's why y'all can make your own decisions with this. You know, I'm not out here telling you what's true and what's not. I'm just watching the video just like you guys are, you know, but the decisions that we make after that video is on the personal person. You know, you decide what you want to do. Like he said before in this video, what's your stake in the situation? If you're just a kid from India, you know, or Pakistan or Bangladesh, specifically in that region, no, it could be any country, you're not supporting him does nothing bad to you. You know, you have no stake in the situation. Even if you went to a beatbox battle and he was standing right next to you jamming out, you're still not in trouble. You're good. But you got to have logic in the situation. Look at the things that have been said that have happened. That have been said that have happened. That, to make sure that I put that in there. But like you gotta have will I react as BBU? Definitely not. I'm not watching those. Or I haven't been. I don't know. I'm not a reaction channel. You gotta understand. Yeah, so like all you kids out there and people out there, look, I'm a avid internet user. Of course, I love the internet. Without the internet, I wouldn't be able to live stream. But I also fucking hate it because people can say whatever they want and not have any repercussions. And it's not even that bad. I'm making it sound worse than it is. What up, BV? How you doing, man? But like some of you people that are out there that are like, yeah, I'm just going to support this. I don't really care because I just like his music or this and that. I just like this channel and what they upload. Like, that's fine, you know? Reaction channels kind of sell out, you know? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was mentioning this on our YouTube or on my Instagram channel earlier. Oh, thank you, Grandpa Reacts. It gets to a point where more of an issue morality than it is about law. Yeah, exactly. It's like logic, human interaction. And in this case, it's not blind, like, information. We're not just getting this information for the first time. This is a year that this shit's been coming out, and like, yeah. How bad would you say the allegation has had an effect on the beatbox community? What changed? We're in a transition period right now, for sure. If you don't want to watch Tomazakure because of the stuff, y'all ain't allowed to watch media politics. Yeah, I mean, that's on the specific person's decision. Like I was saying earlier, there's people on the radio that they play that have been accused of bad things. Like, it's tough. This is where you got to make a decision as a supporter, as a fan, as a aspiring young beatboxer, whatever it is, you know. I'm just saying, yo. Yeah, it's tough. Super tough situation. And yeah, the whole point with, you know, Swiss Beatbox kind of allowing him to get there, that's a really complicated thing. And I really don't know what the solution there was. Obviously, the easy solution would have been, no, you can't come. Easy, quick and easy. And I love those quick and easy decisions. I love them. Delete it. Gone. Easy. Done. Next, you know, easy. Is he actually found guilty or not? I keep hearing people saying everybody's canceled and people, no, he's not. He's not in jail. He pretty sure he wasn't found guilty in Chile. I mean, I'm not there. You know, I don't know. I'm not in those rooms when he's doing that. But the video that we just watched, I'm going to drop the link again. A YouTuber made a very informative video about the entire situation that we just watched. It's a 40-minute video. Watch it. This explains everything way better than I ever could. Way better than I ever could. Yeah, pin the link. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I can do that. I just think it's so crazy, the language that I think this is the right moment for a dope loop. Montez, you would, bro. You would, bro. It's so you to say something like that, bro. I was about to drop something, but I don't know. No transparency in the community. No, I think the video that I pinned is all the transparency that you guys need, literally. Were I aware of all the allegations? I've known about it since it started. And I'm telling you, there's nothing that Shazam and shit know that we don't. Like regular beatboxers, big beatboxers in the scene, David. Because if there was, like, why is that not information? Like, that is being told to major community leaders. That's important. But they, like, these two YouTubers, they got this, like, authority figure in their heads where they're like, yeah, we're going to take it upon ourselves to be the ones to explain this whole thing. And I don't think it's intentional. But it does boil down to content. If he isn't found guilty by the authorities, then who are we to cancel him? Everybody is innocent before found guilty. Okay, let me give you a real world example. Let's say I got 10 friends with me right now. And one friend, this is a different example, but one friend that's with us, he's constantly drinking, constantly telling people to go fuck themselves. He hits people. He destroys the house. That's not illegal. He's not going to go to court and be found guilty for that. Do the 9 of us that are all around of him just let him keep doing that? Or do we start to hold people accountable for being dicks? Because being guilty and having tons of things, I don't know, is crazy. Shazam and Shin are dope to be with Tomazakure in this time. It's tough. It's a tough statement to make, my brother. Especially after you watch. Especially if you watch this. All right, but if I got in a drunk fight with somebody at my house, and you get my point. Y'all gotta watch these videos. Y'all gotta watch this video. This just explains everything. And if you watch this and you listen with intent, and you still feel the way that you do, then more power to you. You know, can't change people, can't change people's perspectives. You know, and that's something that I respect in anybody out there. If you feel a different way, it's tough. All right, y'all get my freaking point though. It's common sense. It's common sense. Even if, all right, even if the maybe my example, you guys are really trying to, you know, stick to what you know. I think honestly, you guys need to watch this video that I got pinned. Why do I never post my streams? Because you got to catch it. You got to catch it when you're here. Y'all get my freaking point, though. It's like, imagine you're in a group of 10 friends. I'm not even going to say punching people or hitting things because y'all are taking shit too literally, you weirdos. If you got one friend that's clearly an asshole and has so many stories about him abusing people, allegedly, and actually, no, allegedly, I'm just talking about my friend. Wouldn't you want to not hang out with that friend? This is on a bigger scale. But, like, and that's kind of where, like, you know, I love I understand the intention. I really do, you know, trying to stand up for what's right, like, standing up for people when they feel like that they're, you know, being shit on or have false accusations, shit like that. But you cannot, trust me, I am a super chill dude, but I also have these like morals in me where, yeah, like I'm not all about this cancel culture. I'm not out here trying to cancel people for no reason. Like, why would I benefit from that? And if I was doing that for personal benefit, then I'm a really shitty person for doing that. That is absolutely not what, you know, not what I'm looking to do. And that's not what it is. I'm not trying to cancel nobody. I'm just watching videos, looking at evidence, and making a decision on it. That's it. First thing I would do is verify it, or in this case, let the authorities handle it out. All I got tools to figure it out. Yeah. I think this is where, you know, the last point in David's video is really, really important, because stake in this situation means everything. Michelle Lawson, there you go. If I was told someone was a danger to children, I wouldn't wait until after a court case to safeguard my child. The risk, like that, literally. Just had to swallow. Just had to swallow to understand that. Because that's everything. That is literally everything. Thank you for giving a better example than I could ever make. Thank you. Yeah, and I see some people out here like, yo, why are you doing this? Cut it out. And it's people that are never in my streams. Like, if you're not here supporting my music and you're just joining to tell me that I shouldn't be talking about something that I think is important to me, like, I don't care. You don't listen and watch my music anyways. You know what I mean? Like, get real. That's another thing too. People on the internet can say whatever they want because they don't have no stake in nothing. But imagine that, you know, your name is attached to whatever it is. It's not fair. It's not fair. Yeah, what? You Zillamanga, Malajalamanga, Halajalamanga, Hula Bela. That's a precaution though for your child. Your child isn't the same as your friend. All right. Yeah, Momo, I think as you're typing, you're starting to understand that, doesn't make much sense what you just said. think you're starting to get it. And you're also talking about, I'm not trying to assume, but a lot of the people that are giving opinions on the situation are like under the age of 21, under the age of 18. Like, you're talking about fans, you're talking about kids. You know what I mean? It's tough. Like, how do you expect? I don't know. Yeah. Look, I'm just a lover of music. Excuse me, beatbox. Age doesn't matter in this situation. No, you're right, but experience does. Life experience does, and that comes with age. Because if a 13-year-old is commenting about something that happened at a bar, it's a little different. If you're 15 and talking about a situation where people were drinking together, doing drugs and stuff, like, you don't have the proper experience to be able to seriously assess the situations. That's all I'm trying to say. And that's tough. Yeah, emotional maturity. Y'all get my point. I'm not trying to be like young people. Obviously, you could do anything at any age. I'm just talking about the former. You know what I mean? Whoa, yeah, the world's gonna blow up. Check out this beat. What you mean you feel as welcome as a cup of ice during the winter? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah. That's why both my daughters are black belts. So I don't need to escort them all around. They can fight off these fenders for themselves. Going to hell. Yeah, I'm casting a spell. All these motherfuckers, yeah. Alright. Will I react to Uniteam? Damn, Daniel, I ain't a reaction channel. Why don't you take those fucking requests and get it fucking later? Yeah, I bring the beat, I bring the heat. I'm motherfuckers singing the street. Motherfuckers, yeah, they got all these accusations. Yo, I'll see you later. Got these fucking confrontations. On the later, motherfucking, yeah, I common elation. Yeah, I be messing up all my relations. Back to normal days, motherfucking high legit. Spitting NaPoM, I be on my beat. I be in the fucking shit while I'm chilling in the street. Damn, Daniel, you like a cocker fucking spaniel. You a dog, motherfucker, little hog, motherfucker, I be sick with my beat, shit on the dick. Yeah, I do that shit. Hey, what else? Hey, what else? Yeah. Yes, why you really doing this? Jeez, yeah, I'm really fluent in this shit. I be making the beats every gosh darn day. Motherfucker, it's about time I get paid. But not from the people that be watching on the stream, trying to get booked for the festival, you know what I mean. Hey, yeah, man, the temperature rising. Motherfucker, yeah, now the people starting to fight it. Next president should be 28 years old. Quit thinking smart ass, yeah, I got the gin home. This is dope, this is rhyming. Motherfucker, yeah, I be with the slimy. Yeah, I keep it wet, what you gotta do, collect all the money, gotta get the shit. Motherfucking shit ain't funny with my rap album coming. When the rap album dropping, motherfucker, I be out with the banks all robbing. Yeah, make a rap beat about it. That'd be a better explanation than the David explanation, yeah. Allegedly. I'll start every bar every verse off with allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah. Now I'm heated, I'm feeling mistreated by these people. They be lying to me on the YouTube, and I don't understand what I need to do. Hey, yo, McCoy TV, yo, potato. Yo, I know that, but I eat more tomatoes than potatoes. No, it's not true, I'm a potato kind of guy. I be loving all the starch, and y'all know why. Cause I'm Irish. Cause I'm motherfucking Irish. I eat potatoes over a tomato, cause I'm Irish,
motherfucking sly kid. Motherfucker, you don't need to make me lie, yeah, a legend. Me, motherfucking gotta see, gotta pay the motherfucker. Yeah, I'm out into the sea, yes, fire. Motherfucker, I ain't a liar. I'll be out here on this shit, trying to make this shit fire. Allegedly I'm Irish. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Let's get this shit, let's get this shit, let's get this shit, let's get this shit. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
Yeah, allegedly I eat potatoes. Yeah, I'm not in my studio because I was supposed to be in New York City. I was supposed to leave Friday, Thursday. But yeah, I missed my train, and then I had to do something that Saturday, so I just set up in my living room. I didn't really feel like going and setting up all my stuff in my studio again because I'm leaving tomorrow for New York City anyways. But yep. Let me show you another sick beat that I got. This goes out to all the people who may have been affected by the emotional trauma. I'm in my living room. Yeah, alright, let's go. I've got another confession to make. I'm your fool. Every time that the city breaks something new, do you wanna remember, be abused? Let's get it. Cause you wanted the best, the best, the best, the best of you. Cause you wanted the best, the best, the best, the best of you. Come on, everybody, everybody. Cause you wanted the best, the best, the best, the best of you. Bitch. Alright, I got this beat too. I'm gonna make this one live because I can. Oh shit, I forget how. That's that shit. That's that shit. That's that shit. Let's try this one. All right. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a long time since I dropped a couple rhymes. What's good, Neil? Sick beats, my dude, what up? Ethan Ling, you know what I'm about to sing. You know that the beats I bring every time in my place, yeah, with my fucking crew, yeah. Look at me and look at you, I can do what you do, hella easy, yeah, gotta believe me. We can sign a treaty, come together and under the weather and get this shit, cause you can be my brother and don't gotta worry about no shit, cause you know I be on my beat, hell getting lit. I'ma head out for my time, yeah, I idle, I believe that I can get the rhyme. It's the freestyle life, that's how we flow it right. Yeah, man, gotta kill this shit every night. Gotta get it with the river, make you cold, make you you a shiver. Yeah. Yeah, we getting it. Yeah, we spitting shit. Yeah, we vibing with the beat. Yo, if you believe on my music, then you gotta see our perspectives that we thinking. Our collectives with the shinking. I collected with the biggins. I collected with your binky, inky, stinky, winky. You can get your shit and get your drinky, cause I know that you be just trying to drink. No thinking, yeah, not about that. I'm about that critical life, about that critical thinking. Yeah, I get this shit and that's why I'm right. And amazed in my own head, it's my perspective. And nobody can take that shit and no collect shit. Hey yo, my phone's vibrating on the fucking daily. No, these people don't wanna pay me, yo. Inky, stinky spider goes up the water spout. Then the motherfucking jizz comes right out. No, the inky, dinky spider goes into place. And motherfucker, I can spit the beats from my face. I got the rap voice, yeah, it's cause I be hella practicing. Every day I be making beats and labbing shit. My labbing shit, no, but I don't play games. No, I'm not practicing my combos, I'm just playing lanes. Stay in my own lane, try to get the own game, try to pave my own lane. Yeah, I get this shit, hella pain like, Take it high with ya. Take it high with ya. I'll get high with ya. I will smoke with ya. If you offer anything up with me, you got the weed and I'll bring the Dutch, y'all. I'll bring the crutch. Never gave a fuck. No, it doesn't matter if you think you out of luck, cause if I'm around, we could spit the pounds, yeah. Spit the pounds, yeah, by flicking faster, man, working harder, man. I'm just trying to be that one, trying to be the fun guy with your flies, yeah. I'm trying to get the vibes, yo. No, I don't do it like anybody else in the game.
Yeah, it's true, man. I know I'm fucking insane. In the membrane, just like that real shit. Yeah, I gotta say. Oh, you the best, man. I'm not here to play. Oh, motherfucker, yeah, they call me gay. But not in that way. They call me lame. Because I play my own game. But what they don't know is that it got lane. Oh, motherfucker, yeah, I get the motherfucking lucky little rubber ducky in the bunker.
Yep. We'll move it on.
Fuck that shit, I don't need that. Fuck that shit, I don't need that. Smoke that spliff, yeah, we need that. But fuck that shit, I don't need that. Fuck that shit, I don't need that. Fuck that shit, no, I don't need that. Fuck that shit, 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 I don't need that. Yeah. With the break tan, motherfucker, yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, fuck that shit, we don't need that. 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 Fuck that shit, we don't need.
I forgot that Watchdog talks shit on vegans. What a uneducated person. Sorry to put you on the spot like that, but I forgot that you don't like vegans. Such a funny thing to be upset about. Don't be vegan. Hilarious.
Does the chili look nice, man? Thank you.
What is up with this dude spamming Warriors Codfish? Why are you asking me? I don't live in Australia. Like, why are you spamming my stream for that? I don't know, man. You want me to call him? You want me to ask him where is he? Hey, yo, dude, there's some kid in my stream. He really wants to know where you're at. He sent a message like 10 times, so I'm just calling you to see where you're at so I could tell him. Is that what you want me to do? Is that what you want me to do? Is that what you want me to do, dude? What the fuck? Is that what you want me to do, dude? Is that what you want me to do? Yeah, no, seriously, I bet people would be like, yeah, call him. Hey, Nape, want to know what the internet's all about? It's all about people saying things with no repercussions. That's what it seems like. It's about having a few people that people watch that everybody takes super seriously. And if you say one wrong thing, then people are going to ban against you in the comment section. There's either those people or there's the comment section where no repercussions. Y'all could say whatever you want. And, yeah, you can go on about your day with no emotional stress, no nothing. But then there's people like me and, you know, all these other content creators and people that are being watched who people take very seriously. And, you know, it's not easy. That's the internet. That's the internet, yo. I'm right here. You said you want to know where codfish is? So we are going under. We are going under. The NaPoM style. Sounds crazy right now. That sounds ridiculous. It's clipping so hard. We've been streaming for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think I need to go eat some food and drink some water. I just drink a bunch of coffee. But yeah, guys, definitely a crazy time, you know, for all of this stuff. And you know, I wanted to do this stream not to slander anybody or anything like that. I was simply just watching this video. So even like that shit with you got to say allegedly. I'm not trying to cancel nobody. I'm just trying to spread information. So hopefully you guys, you know, can watch that video and take some serious information away because it's very serious. It's serious stuff. And you need to watch videos that are clearly outlining what's happening, not videos that are doing it for the content, you know. It's hard. It's tough. But yeah, guys, talk to you later. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thanks for listening to some beats, watching the video along with me. Peace out.